First, the headlines. Saiton Gram Panchayat to boycott all political activities of Congress Party from October 19th. And gynecologist Dr. T. Bilasini emphasizes factor of women's age in reducing infertility. Hello, very good afternoon everyone and welcome to Pm-Istv English News. You're with me, Shubham Kandukaps Chanu. Now let's see the news in details. Residents of Saiton Gram Panchayat have declared to boycott all political activities of Congress Party as condemnation to the statement by Manipur Pradesh Youth Congress President W. Anand that alleged Kumbi MLA of instigating the Manipur violence. A public meeting was convened at Saiton Market where the residents adopted several resolutions. Chairperson of Administrative Committee Saiton Gram Panchayat M. strongly condemned the statement of MPYC President W. Anand, which he met on October 14th during Vote Chor Gadi Chor campaign conducted by Kumbi Block Congress Committee. Terming the statement as irresponsible, he called for a public apology from W. Anand at the earliest. President of UKCPH Romes also condemned the allegation and called out W. Anand to provide evidences to support his statement within 2 days or tender an apology to the people. He said UKC, along with the residents affected by the violence, is prepared to file legal action against W. Anand.
To me, that is proof evidence that you hide when you and when you now. Lumini, you know that people that are away. Can you be ready? Proof evidence, can you be ready? Mark social media, Mark high over and do say I will. From one and do say I will. From door the not ready for you, KC side, Amadi. Lanting lanjir bawa naruh taruh kaya di produk saya ini susun dengan ini
The key resolution of the meeting included demand for proof or evidences to support the allegation or a public apology, which is to be delivered before October 19th. They also resolved to boycott all political activities of Congress if W. Anand fails to comply with the demand and declared social boycott on any resident found engaging in activities of Congress in Saiton Gram Panchayat. The meeting was also attended by Pradhan Saiton Gram Panchayat M. President UKCPH Romes, Ward members, local elders L. Manmohan Sharma and Meira Paibis. Gynecologist Dr. T. Bilasini has emphasized on the significance of women's age in reducing infertility, stating that ages between 18 and 35 are best for strong fertility. In an exclusive interview with Pm-Istv News, Dr. Bilasini listed some of the factors causing infertility, including late marriage, biological and social factors, and use of tobacco products by both men and women. She also highlighted the importance of the healthy diet, precautions and expert consultation to promote healthy mothers and infants.
Kay marungi pok tino haragadi thing na marriage to buse toin kaiganba ade uya daba si kai marungino hairuragadi akoina jinjakse ade mu oiraga su hanna kairi sisu asagi akoi infection leirakpa adagi akoigi maruoina akoigi nesagi nesana laicuraba haitare adugumba maruoina akoigi PCOD gumba leiba kangbu sigumba singsitsida yamna hanna abortion tawbugi changsi hengale asi maramsi akoina collect kari toragadi phagedagi haibda always balanced diet charaga isagi exercise toraga akoigi new magi akoigi body mass index si 20 to 24 paugi manungsida lehelega fit oina exercise toraga healthy oina leragadi angang pokpagi changsi phajana lei fertility si Handarakpagi karamdi pamdabadagi oral pill chadana angang naron chaunaba mayam ama tawi adagi intrauterine contraceptive device haina IUCD copper tiga hapchandana spacing tawba kumba ko asigumba si tawragasu koigi matungda amuk pokpasida infection na maram oiraga pokpa yadabasu yawi ko karamdi yamna easily abortion tawba ko adagi di kari tawbagi si yam line na leire thainadi Isona pirakpani haidana matay manaw si sahi traipan kundagi adum mayum pan basida pokpoya bangi pongpok to poy adu hujikti adu sunat re apa masingdu ay ani poe loire ay contraceptive seasoner ni haina chalaga any easily accessible su oire sina sumaram moiraga fertility se handarakpan.
In protest against the dilapidated condition of the Mayai Lambi Road, Mayai Lambi Apunba Loop imposed an indefinite band of the road beginning today. The protest is being endorsed at several locations and gained support to auto drivers operating at Mayai Lambi. Residents of Mayang Imphal, Taukthong Lakshmi Bajar, Thongkhong Lakshmi Bajar and Tiam Laisangkhong have expressed their voices of condemnation to Istv News. Here is a report.
Akoigi Mayai Lambi je asuke matik sathiba kari haidare crime tawbje mi khatana te ko lambi Mayai Lambi jini hena crime gi wasi jam horupha mama oire thabak khuding makta crime thenari je lambi jini ba kaigino da mi mana niyon da crime ko tawbudi masa personally adubu lambi jigidi akoigi lairaba ina khunba punamak amata khakana masida lambi jina mayam crime yam thohalli ana yek aduga nongna soinayanba misi mina thopa mayam koi Mayai Lambi ji thohalli akoi maruoina Mayai Lambi apun balumna department amadi mari leina ba koi sarkar pali matam do jo aso sang mayam unajadana koi matam mayam mangjadana koi mayam tagjare adubu mayam gi oiba miyeng dadi akoi je akoi ge yachanaba pugre koi do senja sunja tarangani haina lobiba adu akoi dadi koi lana gi sen buthok charaga yang wana chenja chongjari ba akoi da suke mati mungai ta buthok chaba aduga department gi maike amadi mari leina ba chaw sang chingna Mayai Lambi je akoi gi udribra natragana mayam akoi gi paja jingjibu thoi bidabra Mayai Lambi gi phibam asuke matik soe akoi na tagjari ba je irang sagat pa irang pangbagi natte haurai bai chai su singida kariguma soinai ba khudong thiba na teijada ba punamak che thoning da badagi hojik haujarei be ihauje mayam punna khanara ba matungda haujabani haiba wafam che mayam na kai digi thamjari
koi ima ibena tawriba posida hinum khudi mata koi support tawjari lambi jida koi su nomat sajari bani isa isu thakjari bani sina tamdagi siman henjale hai tare paisa je aduna koi ware koi ju ima ibena tawjida koi pun support tawraga mating sai angan badagi mai bena tau jida khoi ngasibo hojipo dum mating pang leijari hata
akhoi gi Mayang Imphal ji national highway amagi kano da chingi bani ado Mayai Lambi ji chembada government gi oiba paisa je thadani nga amta leitaba male ba atopa kano highway jinda atopa lambi jing da semi ba khusem je akhoi mayan phanda di sembi ba kari ka ge ba masigi madang da khoi Mayai Lambi ji da leiri ba Mayai Lambi ji da leiri ba khoi MLA mayam jina wahayam ba hai ba je ngamdra ba chine ba khoi na yam na ngai je di je sigi matang da ni aduna khoi khongjang je akhoi hek sembi di ba khoi hanjaroi ha ba pham thamjari
sathara iba banse akhoi na ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯒꯤ ꯁꯧꯒꯠꯂꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯏ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯐꯠꯇꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯆꯈꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯄ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯕꯤꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯕꯤꯌꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯥꯜꯂꯛꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯣꯡꯖꯪꯁꯦ ꯍꯜꯂꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯎꯈꯨꯝꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯈꯪꯅ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ ꯇꯁꯦꯡꯅ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ उल्लक्पा मतमदो अदु खक्तदगी अखोई बन हंतोकनी अदु नत्रिबौदी अखोई बनसे मखा ताना अदुम चथगनी हाइबो वाफमसे अखोई मीडिया गी थोंगदा खै हाइजरी
Directorate of University and Higher Education Manipur organized a two-day brainstorming program on higher education knowledge economy at the Directorate's conference halls today. The event was attended by Director University and Higher Education Laishram Radhakanta, college principals, scientists and academicians. The two-day event will feature technical session conducted by heads and scientists from different universities and institutions. Speaking about the event, Director Radhakanta said the session aims to find out ways to contribute in the higher education sector knowledge economy of the state to help achieve Vikshit Bharat by 2047. The ideas from this session will be presented at the All India Chief Secretary's Conference by the State Chief Secretary, which is scheduled to be held at Delhi in November. Further, the director stated the Directorate will soon recruit the vacant faculty post in higher education institution of the state through Manipur Public Service Commission.
Karamba akoigi area singda akoina masi tawkhalaga hairibasi je contribute tawba ngamgadage haibadu khananabagidam takoina pangthoksabani hairibasi kanogi lairiba chief secretary's conference asi November probably November gi matamda middle or last week swaida pangthokani sabsaba mati hujibo ti laitri aduda akoina ngasi pangthoiba brainstorming session program asi deista tholakiba koi opportunities sing mayam sing masang oiba mayam sing ado koina khangatlaga hairiba khangatleba si akoina paper ama akoina chief secretary da government akoina present tawnanaba hairiba si present tawrakanda masi sina akoina conference to the chief secretary's conference da thamnanabagi damakta adu akoina masigi program asi pangthokjabani.
Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS Imphal hosted the 54th Executive Committee EC meeting chaired by the Secretary, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at Shustrita Hall RIMS. The high-level delegation included Secretary HNFW Punya Salila Srivastava, Joint Secretary HNFW Dr. Manishvi Kumar, Deputy Secretary HNFW Rajendra Prasad Sati, Under Secretary HNFW Anurag Tiwari and DDG EMR HNFW Dr. L. Swasticharan. During the two-day visit, the delegation conducted a comprehensive inspection tour of the RIMS campus, including the new OPD block, Dental College, College of Nursing, PMR, Sports Medicine's Casualty and other ongoing construction sites. The 54th EC meeting provided a platform to review institutional progress, policy implementation and strategic planning. The meeting also featured a discussion with the State Health Department, focusing on strengthening healthcare services, workforce development and improving health outcomes across Manipur and the Northeast region. Tamenglong District Health Society on Friday launched a district-level National Deworming Day second round at Christian Grammar School, Tamenglong today. The launching program was attended by Zonal Education Officer and Abonpao Christopher, Principal Christian Grammar Schools, Panmay Clement, Chief Medical Officer Dr. G. Majachunglu, Program Manager, Tamenglong District Health Society, Kamai Kamfu, Nodal Officer, Dr. Akwana Gonmai, M.O., Dr. Francis Damai, as its main guest. Speaking on the occasion, and Abonpao Christopher said that deworming is very important for students and thanked the school for taking part in the national program. Zonal Education Officer and Abonpao Christopher, in the presence of dignitaries, launched the second round of National Deworming Day by giving deworming tablets to the students. The closing ceremony of the cricket tournament, which began on October 7th under the theme Khelo India, was held today. The tournament was organized under the aegis of and Sector CRPF under the sponsorship of Sports Authority of India and hosted at the 32nd Battalion CRPF headquarters in Loktak. The final match saw Loktak Light MB Cricket Club LLCC face off against Kasar Road Educational and Sporting Association. The IZ and Sector Rajendra Prasad Pandey graced the occasion as chief guest and presented awards to the winning and runner-up teams. In his address, he lauded the players for their sportsmanship and highlighted the vital role of sports in promoting discipline, physical fitness and camaraderie. The event was attended by representatives from the Sports Authority of India, officer and personnel from units under Operation Ranch Chotachandpur, BSF and NHBC. In the national news, we have the Union Minister of Development of North-Eastern Region, Jyoti Aradhya Scindia, has said that the North-East has become the growth engine of the country. Addressing the media on the one-year achievement of his ministry in New Delhi today, Scindia said that over the past 11 years, the government has worked to showcase the North-East region's potential on the global stage. He said the number of airports in the North-East has increased to 17 from just 9 airports in the last 11 years. He also highlighted that the national highways in the North-East state have increased from 10,000 kilometers to 16,000 kilometers. The minister highlighted that several initiatives were taken to unlock the investment and growth potential of the North-East region. Scindia said a 4,48,000 crore rupees investment commitment was secured during the Rising North-East Summit held in May this year. He said that under the Astakalaxmi Darshan program launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 3,200 students from across the country will visit the North-East for cultural immersions. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval met with the Secretary of the Security Council of Uzbekistan, Viktor Mukdov, in the Bishkek. The Indian embassy in the Kyrgyz Republic informed that both sides reviewed bilateral cooperation in the field of security and intelligence cooperation and also exchanged views on the security situation in Afghanistan. The embassy added that they also discussed enhancing cooperation in defense and connectivity issues. Doval also met with the Secretary of the Security Council of Kazakhstan, Gizad D. Nurduletov. The Indian embassy in the Kyrgyz Republic informed that both sides reviewed bilateral cooperation in the security sphere. They also discussed measures to address common challenges of the terrorism, radicalization, drug trafficking and extremism. The embassy added that Doval and Drubeikov also exchanged views on regional challenges and agreed to continue close coordination within multilateral security frameworks. In the international news, we have Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has said that he is determined to secure the return of the dead hostages still in Gaza and that the country will continue to fight terrorism with full force. The Prime Minister made this statement at an official memorial ceremony yesterday at the Mount Herzl National Cemetery in Jerusalem, 2 days after Hebrew calendar anniversary of the 7th October attack. There has been fury in Israel that Hamas has not returned all bodies in the line with last week's Gaza ceasefire deal. Hamas returned 9 out of 28 bodies of the hostages, but said it was not able to access the remaining 19. Hamas military wing said on Wednesday that it will continue to search for the remaining bodies, but it will require major efforts and specialist equipment. All 20 living hostages were released by Hamas on Monday in actions for nearly 1,900 Palestinians. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce has filed a lawsuit challenging President Donald Trump's $1 lakh fee on the new H-1B visas for highly skilled foreign workers. The chamber stated that the fee will force business that rely on the H-1B program to choose between dramatically increasing their labor cost or hiring few higher skilled workers. Employers who sponsors H-1B workers currently typically pay between $2,000 and $5,000 in fees depending on the size of the company and other factors. The rise in H-1B fees is also being challenged by union, employers and religious groups in a California federal court. Trump signed a proclamation last month imposing an annual fee of $1 lakh in H-1B visa application. A senior official from the U.S. administration clarified that the steep fee will apply only to fresh H-1B visa petitions and not to the existing holders or those seeking renewal. The measures has raised serious concerns regarding its implication on India tech professionals and the flow of remittances, with nearly 71% of all H-1B visas being granted to Indian citizens. And with that, before we close the headlines once again. Cyclone Gram Panchayat to boycott all political activities of Congress Party from October 19th. And gynecologist Dr. T. Bilashini emphasizes factor of women's age in reducing infertility. Well, that was all we have for the moment. We'll be back with more updates. Stay tuned.